Hey Hero fans, this is Todd. So for those that watch my live stream, sorry I don't know what happened. I lost the video feed, so I'm redoing it. I put her back in the box, and I put everything back except for the rubber band around her legs. So let's just go ahead and pretend like this is the first time I opened it. Um, Sorry about the live stream. I don't know what happened, but anyway, let's get to it. So here is the new She-Ra, Filmation She-Ra. She's pretty cool looking. Let's go ahead and bust her out of this box. There she is. And let's take a look at her face up close. And I was kind of worried the eyes might be cattywampus, but these actually look pretty good. I think I got a pretty good one. I'm pretty happy with how she looks. Now her one ear is down. Not I don't know if you call it an ear or not, but on her headdress piece, that could be fixed probably easily with warm water. So let's take a look at the accessories. First thing we have is this boomerang, obviously sword to boomerang type thing. Kind of cool. Then we have her shield, her sword to shield. And then last we have her actual sword. Now this is kind of cool. I like the way they made this sword. It's a little different than we've seen in the past, but it is a very Filmation-y sword. Now obviously you can never have both the sword and the shield on her at once because it's the same weapon technically, just depends what she says. So let's get her out of here. Let me unwind this. Pop her legs out, and normally she'd have a rubber band around her ankles here, but like I said, I've already pulled her out once for the live feed that didn't work. And there she is. So what's cool about this one is they actually wrapped her hair in plastic so that the paint would not melt to the cape. I like that they did that. It's really cool. It looks like her cape is actually attached to her back, so it's not one you can remove and put on another figure. But that's okay. Let's talk about articulation. So let's go ahead and break it down from top to bottom. First thing we have is the ankles. And it has kind of the rocker joint, just like you see in the other figures. Kind of cool. So lots of articulation there. And of course her knee has a ratcheting. I like that they add the ratcheting to there. Very cool. And then her upper thigh does not have a twist in it, but it does bend. And her skirt's rubbery enough to have it move in there. The other leg has the exact same articulation points. Her waist turns. Looks like it's actually outside the skirt. So that's kind of cool. That's very, very nice the way they did that joint there. I'm impressed. And then no mid crunch. That's okay. We don't need one. This one shoulder seems to be messed up. I don't know if it's just this one figure in my hand or if they're all this way. I'll probably be opening another She-Ra later and I'll compare it and see. But you can see that you just can't get that articulation to fully close down on that side. And it has like a strange gap on the top of the shoulder. The elbow has some really cool movements. And then of course the wrist has great movements as well. Now this figure is not as shiny as we've seen in the past. It has kind of more of a fleshy look to it and not just a super shiny waxy look. This side is the same way. This shoulder is better though. It doesn't have the same craziness where I guess it pops out a little bit there. Alright, so let's see how she looks standing up. Now I know per the cartoon you can't have both the shield and the sword. We'll just put the sword in her hand then. There we go. And let's compare her to some other She-Ra figures. So I have my go-to She-Ra right here. There she is. And this is my go-to She-Ra. She's a mix of the Bubble Power She-Ra because she has the split in the dress, and then she has the arms and the legs from the first release She-Ra. There we go. And of course she has the head from the first release She-Ra and the cape from the first release She-Ra. So side by side you can see them. The first release She-Ra is actually taller than the Filmation one. And let's put her next to the New Adventure She-Ra. There we go. So I can kind of see a comparison of all the different ones. Alright. So that's all I have. I know it was a pretty quick unboxing, but like I said, this was the second time I did it. So let me know what you think. Share, comment, and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, you guys.